Hi, it's Janet here from Green Urban Living, and today I'd like to show you how I make my own compost tea. Now, compost teas are a great way to liquid feed your plants. It's a soluble fertiliser which the plant leaves can absorb all their nutrients straight away, so it's a great way to keep your vegetable plants growing really well and to give any plants a real boost when they need it. What I use is a big plastic drum. Black's good because it heats up in the sun. And at the base I've put a very simple little tap on the bottom. Really important to raise it up so that you can put a watering can underneath to drain off the fluid. Really important to have a lid because a lot of the compost tea brews that you make can be very, very smelly, so the lid stops you stinking out in the neighbourhood. What I do is I get an old Hessian sack which you can pick up from cafes and coffee roasters and places like that, and then in here I fill it up with an assortment of ingredients. And I don't worry about quantities, it's basically trying to get a varied amount of different things. And these things include comfrey leaves, weeds from the garden, nettles, cleavers, which is that sort of sticky weed that always sticks to you when you walk through the garden, chickweed, even grass clippings you can put in here. Animal manure is great, and if you know anyone that's a fisherman, ask them for all their fish skeletons, their crayfish bodies and their kinner. They are really good in here. Seaweed's another thing that you can use, which is really beneficial to plant health. And believe it or not, human urine is really good. So I get my three boys to stand up here and piddle into it. They think it's a great joke and they don't even know that they're actually benefiting my plants. So basically, don't worry about the quantities. Find all those things, fill this up, even coffee grounds you can put in here too. Tie the neck securely and then put in your drum. And then fill it up with water. Ideally rainwater is best, but if you don't have that, just use your tap water. And then leave it for 3 weeks. Every so often when you walk by you can open this up and give it a bit of a stir if you want to. And after 3 weeks the brew is ready to be put on your garden. So what you do is you drain it into your watering can, and then dilute it with just normal tap water so that it looks like a very weak tea solution. That's the right concentration to put on your plants. And the best time to water your plants with your compost tea is in the morning or in the evening. And the reason for that is that during those times of the day, the plant's stomata, which are like their pores, are open. So it's readily takes in all the nutrients that you spray on your leaves. And the idea is you want to water the leaves and the surrounding soil around your plants so that the roots and the leaves will take all your goodies in here. Once it's empty, I will often fill it up again with water and get 2 brews out of the one sack. And then once the second brew you've used, I take the sack with all the gluggy contents and just throw them onto the garden and use it as a mulch and then start again. If you're really clever, you could have 2 or 3 of these drums going at different stages so that you've always got the compost tea for your garden. So really easy, doesn't cost anything, and great for your garden to grow beautiful vegetables.